Hey there and very welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be doing the exercise of this tutorial which Code with Harry posted. And in this exercise, what Code with Harry did is that he scraped Amazon website, and here I'm going to scrape his own website, which is codewithharry.com. So here you'll learn the same thing as that you'll need to uh, scrape in Amazon, right? So yeah. Um, if you want to do something exciting, make sure to watch this video. Also, I have created one more exercise or project, as you can say, in which I have done what that if you run this project, it basically creates a file named webscraping.html, and it basically print all the product which Code with Harry uses along with its description, right? As you can see, there are all the products which Code with Harry uses for his videos and all, right? So if you want a video on this project, make sure to subscribe this channel. And now um, let's not waste any more time and start this video. So we'll firstly import a module named request, then we'll install bs4, and from bs4 we'll import beautiful soap, right? Then we'll make a get request to url. And what is url? So url is basically um, we have to give the url of the page we want to scrape. So let's go to codewithharry.com and then my gear, and as you can see in this page, Code with Harry has provided all the products which he uses for his videos, right? So what is in my mind is that I'll print all the product name, then I'll give a dash, and then I'll give the link of that product as well, right? So so we'll firstly have to copy this URL and paste it right here, because we have to send a get request to this URL, right? And then we'll create a soup, right? So soup is equal to beautiful soup. Then html underscore doc, we want to um, play with html underscore doc, which is basically a html file. So we'll do html.parser. And you might be wondering what is html underscore doc. So html.doc is basically r.text. And now you might be wondering what is r.text. So let me print it and show you what is r.text. So r.text is basically all the HTML code of this page, right? As you can see, doc time, HTML, head tag, meta tag, and all these, right? So yeah. Okay, so after that, um, what we'll do is that we'll create a variable name, not which will be product names, then is equal to soup dot find all. So you know what, let me show you that the title of every product is closed um, in an h2 tag with uh, with class this, right? H2 tag and the class is this. Let me zoom in a little bit, and now let's go to this. And by the way, if you're new to web scraping, you can use this and then click on whether click on whatever thing you want to scrape. So after this Canon ESOS ATD, I want to scrape this. So this is also closed in a h2 tag with this class, right? So this is closed in h2 tag also, and the class is also the same. As you can see, this is exactly the same. Then this is also a h2 tag with this class. This is also a h2 tag with um, this tag, right? So basically what I here want to say is that all the product titles are closed in this h2 tag and with this class, right? If you don't believe me, you can go to the website yourself and check it. So before let's not waste any more time, and now uh, let's do what that let's find all the h2 tag with class underscore um, this class, right? So let's copy and paste it right here. And by the way, if you want to search the class in Python, you have to write an underscore after the class, because this is just a rule. You can understand it that way. Okay, so now let me tell you what is product names, right? So let me print it. Okay, what is product names? So let me print it. And wait, what? Okay, yeah, my bad. Um, for product name in um, product names uh, print product name. So let me tell you what is product name. So product names are all the h2 tags with this class, okay? And product name is each h2 tag with this class, right? If you don't understand, let me now print it. um, yeah, as you can see, this h2 class with this class and the title are different, of course, as you can see, but the titles are of all the products, right? The titles are the product names. Okay, so now let's not do this. And now we have the all the name of the product. Now let's go ahead and scrape the links, right? So let's inspect on this, because here is the link. So as you can see, the link is closed in an a tag with href is equal to value, right? And the class is this. Then okay, the first one's link is covered in an a tag with class this, right? Keep this in mind. You know what, let me write this. Okay, so in a tag with class this, right? Then let's go to the second link, which is also covered in a tag and class this. So in a tag and class this. So what I here also want to say is all the links are covered in an a tag with class this, and they are inside this href is equal to right. So we have to do the same thing we did with the product name. So let me copy this and paste it, and now let's just replace its name. And here I want to find all the a tags with what link, with not link, with what class, with this class. Okay, so now let me print for link in links, right? And show you what is link and links. So links are basically all the a tags with this class, right? And link is all those a tags with this class individually. So let me print, and as you can see, a tag with this class and then href is equal to this link, right? So I hope you understood this. Okay, so the next step we have to is that okay, so for the next step, firstly you have to understand this. Okay, so look at all these three lists, right? In the name list, I have Alice, Bob, and Charlie. And in the second list, I have 25, 30, and 35 age. Then in countries list, I have USA, Canada, and Australia. What I mean here is that Alice's age is 25 and he lives in USA. Bob's age is 30 and he lives in Canada. Charlie's age is 35 and he lives in Australia. Right? So what I want to do is that this. I want to do this, which is for name, age, country in names, ages, and countries. Print a string person, then the name of that person, then the age of that person, then the country he belongs from, right? So Alice, then his age, which is 25, and he belongs from USA. So this should get printed, right? Then Bob 35 Canada, then Charlie 35 Australia. This should be printed. And now let's see what gets printed. So this something like this prints, and I don't even know why. I just know that. So if we want to do this, if I want to print this, this is not the right approach for that, right? Then what is the right approach? This is the right approach. Let me show you what is the right approach. This is not the right approach. You know what? First, let me cut it and paste it and uncomment it. I mean, comment it. And this is the right approach. Okay. For index, then bracket name age country in enumerate, then bracket zip bracket names ages countries bracket comma start is equal to 1. You can start from any number. You can start from 0, 1, 2, 100, any number, right? So then indentation, and then let's go ahead and print exactly the same thing, right? So as I told you earlier, what I want to print is that Alice, then his age is 25, then he's from USA, then Bob 30, uh, Australia, Charlie 35, Australia, right? So now let's go ahead and print it. As you can see, Alice 25 USA, Bob 30 Canada, Charlie 35 Australia. This is what I wanted to print, and this is the right approach for that, right? So if you want to do this, you have to do this, right? So what we'll do here is that we'll copy this and we'll paste it right here, because here also we want to do almost the same thing, right? What we want to do is that we want to use not name but product name, right? Not age but link. And you know what, let me just remove this country. And yeah, by the way, uh, product names here and links here. And now let's remove country. So what it means is that it does for row. Wait, let me firstly complete it. So I don't want to print this. I'll use a f string and I'll print index. And yeah, by the way, it gives one more advantage, which is that it also gives us index, and we can start it wherever we want from, right? So I'm starting this from number 1. So after index dot the name of the product, right? So product name, then space, then oh my bad, sorry, then space, then curly bracket, and then the link, right? Then the link. So what this basically means is that it means for product name, you know what, for product name and link in product name and links, product name and links, right? And what I want to print is that exactly the same thing, right? So I hope you understood. This is not the right approach, but this is the right approach, as I told you earlier, right? So yeah, by the way, let me tell you one more thing, that if you want to print product name, this is also not the right approach for that. The right approach for that is for product underscore name in product names is print product name dot text dot strip, because if you print this only the product name, what will get printed is that all the tags, right? All the tags, but we only want this title, right? So if you want to print the title, we have to type dot text, and if you want if we don't want any further backspaces or anything like that, we have to use this strip function. Now let me print it and show you. So yeah, as you can see, now we only have the titles, and by title I mean the product names, right? So we have to copy this and paste it right here, because we want the name, we want the product name and not the tag name, right? And yeah, also we have to do one more thing, which will be uh, we also have to make one more variable named current link, right? Which will be equal to um, link dot get and href. So what basically I mean is that, what is link? So link will be all the a tags with this class individually, right? But we want to get inside of this href. Why we want to get inside of this href? Because the links are inside of href, right? So to get inside of href, we have to do link.get and then name href right here, and I've packed this in a variable, right? So now let's copy this and paste it right here, right? So okay, this is what we have to do, and I think it should work now. Now let's run this program and see if it's working. Okay, so Canon, this which is the first product, as you can see, Canon ESOS 80D, Canon ESOS 80D. Then the second product is iPhone 13 Pro Max, then 13 Pro Max, iPhone 13 Pro Max, then Lenovo 300, then Lenovo 300, and you know what? Let's go to the last product, which is General Soul Stool now, which is General Source Tool and with its link, right? Let's go and open this link. This link is opened, and as you can see, this is the link of the same product, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. This is the link of the same product. Now let's also open the first link, which is Canon ESOS 80D, and this is also the same product as mentioned right here, right? So yeah, now you know this code is working. Now the last step, what we have to do is that we have to use OS files. So I'll create a file named product.html, and then we'll use append mode for that as f, and then what we'll do is that um, we'll f dot write the same thing, right? But the only difference we make is that we'll use backslash n at the end of it. Otherwise, uh, it will not print. It will not be written systematically, right? We want to print it systematically. That after the first product name and its link, in the next line, the another product name with its link should be written, right? And not just after that, right? So for that, I have to add this backslash n. Now let's run this program and see if a file named product.html gets created, and let's see if we get the desired output. So yeah, as you can see, here is product.html, and yeah, as you can see, here are all the products with their names and their links. You can open it by control plus click, as you can see, right? So I hope you understood what I did right here. If you want this code, I'll provide this code in the description of this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe this channel. And yeah, also make sure to don't miss this project. So I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye.